off. We have been breaking into regular programming all morning long to bring you that latest news out of Oakland, where Mayor Thao's home was searched by FBI agents and other federal agents, and they left just about an hour ago carrying boxes from that home.
News we're following for you this afternoon. Multiple locations raided by the FBI in Oakland. That includes the home of Oakland Mayor Thao. Mayor was due to appear at an event this morning at 10, but she was a no-show.
I am innocent. Just like you, I am seeking answers from the U.S. Attorney.
So let's talk about the mayor of Oakland's house being raided by the FBI. Okay, so we've done a lot of stories about what's happening in Oakland. Here on this channel, we were focusing specifically on crime in Oakland. See, right before the Black Lives Matter movement happened, the crime in Oakland was going down to historically low numbers. Check it out.
Oakland is seeing a dramatic drop in the crime rate, especially when it comes to murder.
KPIX5's Ann Makovic takes a look at the strategy by the police department, and it appears to be working.
Yeah, good news is certainly welcome. This is a city that has averaged more than 100 homicides a year for the last 4+ decades. And today, Oakland leaders releasing the annual crime data report, which they say shows a steady 5-year decline in shootings, homicides, and robberies. There were 75 homicides occurring in Oakland last year. That is down from 85 in 2016, and that follows that downward trend. 2016 brought a 12% drop in violent crime versus the 5-year average, and a 20% drop in robberies. The police department has credited the improvement on a more prominent police presence and getting help from the community. With better technology, more residents and business owners are giving police video evidence of crime. Churches, youth groups, and nonprofits have also been stepping up their work in prevention.
So you heard that. Oakland has historically low numbers in 2018. Then we had the Black Lives Matter movement. And the focus was not on law enforcement and holding people accountable for criminal activity, but making excuses for why people were committing these crimes and a more lenient approach to criminal activity. The city also decided to defund the police, and this happened.
In Oakland tonight, the police chief is predicting and pleading more resources to fight crime. KPIX5's Andrea Nakano on how the city council responded.
According to Chief Laron Armstrong, the police department has lost roughly $25 million in funding since last June. He says taking away those resources has had a direct impact on the increase in violence.
This is a tall task in the city of Oakland to address this violence, but you can't do it without resources.
Oakland is coming off another violent week as crime in 2021 has skyrocketed in the past year. According to the Oakland Police Department, the city has seen 41 homicides so far this year compared to 13 in the same time period in 2020. That's a 215% increase.
Now think about that. In 2017, there were only 74 murders in the entire year. In 2021, up until the month of April, because these numbers are only up till the month of April, there are already 41 murders. So if you just do the math, that's about 120 murders. They're on task to get 120 murders that year. That is an astonishingly high number. Now let's fast forward 2 years later to 2023, and they're about to elect Mayor Thao.
To solve Oakland's problems, we need a mayor who is determined. I grew up in poverty and I've survived domestic violence, but I was determined. I put myself through school, got into public service, and became a council member, making a difference on public safety, homelessness, and housing. As mayor, I'll bring that same determination to leading this city, because Oakland, our time is now.
So this left-leaning mayor takes office and crime essentially explodes.
Violent weekend in Oakland where police are investigating 24 armed robberies that took place within a 72-hour span.
You know, businesses near the Oakland Hills are getting pretty desperate for solutions. You can't blame them. They say a steady stream of break-ins, some caught on surveillance video, is not only threatening their safety, but also their livelihoods.
Robbery is a different story. While it's gone slightly up and down over the last 5 years, the 38% increase between 2022 and 2023 was dramatic. Turning to property crime, Auto burglaries were high in 2019, then dropped for a year and have been rising ever since to a level in 2023 not seen in the last 10 years. Commercial burglaries have also seen a steady increase for the most part over the last 5 years and have almost tripled since 2019.
Now, Mayor, some of your critics do allege that the burglary that took Officer Lay's life and other crimes that happened in 2023, that they happened on your watch. Data from your police department shows robberies, burglaries, and car thefts all up last year. How do you explain that?
You know, I have the best job in the world. That's because every day I have a chance to fight for a safer, more affordable, and prosperous Oakland. And I ask all Oaklanders to help me achieve that vision with hope and with collaboration, and really push aside division and fear. The only way that we're going to get through this is together. And, I want to thank you for that question, because I should clarify the record. I have 3 points I want to make. First, making Oakland safer for children, families, businesses, and visitors is my top priority. And I join Oaklanders in demanding for more prevention, more enforcement, and more accountability for the criminal groups inflicting harm upon our community. Second, crime in Oakland has been on a steady rise since 2019. A full 3 years before I took office. And it is dishonest for anyone to state that crime started rising under my watch only. Under my watch, however, we looked under the hood and identified issues that needed fixing while setting priorities that really move Oakland forward. And third, my record is clear. Despite inheriting rising crime rates and a historic budget deficit, I have taken aggressive action to reduce crime by investing in a robust police department, by strengthening violence prevention initiatives, and leveraging technology to disrupt the criminal networks. And under my leadership, Oakland has more police officers, more safety ambassadors, and more violence prevention teams on our streets than any time in the last 2 years. Of course, things don't get better overnight. We have already diagnosed the issue, right? And so right now we are implementing our plan so that we can ensure to reduce crime and improve the whole community's sense of security here in the city of Oakland.
Now, negligence is the word of the day, and it seems like the mayor of Oakland may be negligent. But right now, if you're injured by someone else's negligence, reach out to me at NateTheLawyer.com. That's NateTheLawyer.com, or you can dial the number 571-NATE-LAW. That's 571-NATE-LAW. And we handle a wide variety of cases, everything from medical malpractice claims to motor vehicle accidents to sexual abuse allegations. Now, the call is free, the advice is free, and we don't get paid unless we win your case. Just call the number on the screen or click the link in the description. Now, because things are going so bad in Oakland, they decided to try to recall the mayor.
The group seeking to recall Oakland Mayor Thao was able to get the necessary number of signatures to place the recall on the ballot. ABC 7 News reporter Unser Hassan spoke with retired Judge Brenda Harbin-Forty, who is leading the campaign. She's calling on the mayor to resign before the November election.
Now, you got all that happening. Then all of a sudden, the FBI is raiding her home.
Right now on the afternoon edition, breaking news out of Oakland. FBI agents raiding the home of Oakland Mayor Thao. Good afternoon. I'm Sean Chitness in for Ryan Yamamoto. CBS News Bay Area has confirmed the FBI carrying out a series of raids across the city this morning.
This story has been developing all day and all over Oakland. Before dawn, FBI agents raided the Maiden Lane home of Mayor Thao. Other agents, including from the IRS, raided the Embarcadero offices of California Waste Solutions. The FBI also raided 2 homes on Viewcrest Court and Skyline Boulevard linked to the Duong family, which runs California Waste Solutions, a major garbage vendor.
Law enforcement sources tell me this is a public corruption case with the FBI, IRS, and U.S. Postal Service working together. Agents hit several locations, including the offices of California Waste Solutions. We spotted IRS investigators there and saw these agents leaving with boxes of evidence late in the day. The company was started by David and Victor Duong, who were under investigation by the Public Ethics Commission for funneling money through straw donors to council members, a story first reported by Oaklanside in 2020. Thao allegedly received some of that money. She also traveled with the Duong brothers who funded the trade mission to Vietnam last summer. All this in a week with her recall being approved for a vote.
Oakland is in crisis. The mayor's office is in crisis.
Sam Singer has guided political campaigns and corporations through various types of crisis. He says the future does not look bright.
In the last 24 hours, 40,000 voters turned in signatures to have the mayor recalled. This morning, she wakes up and the FBI is knocking her door down. I don't see how she overcomes this.
Now, things don't look too good for Mayor Thao. But today, Mayor Thao came and responded to these accusations of corruption.
And I want to be crystal clear. I have done nothing wrong. I can tell you with confidence that this investigation is not about me. I have not been charged with the crime, and I am confident that I will not be charged with the crime because I am innocent. Just like you, I am seeking answers from the U.S. Attorney about what is happening and why. I wasn't offered the opportunity to cooperate voluntarily.
So what do you think? Is the light on crime mayor going to be asking a judge to give her a light on crime sentence? Do you think she should get recalled? Because now you have a mayor who the FBI is raiding their house and who's up for a recall vote. So Oakland, with its massive crime spikes, massive budget deficits, and also all the major sports teams are leaving Oakland or have left Oakland. For instance, the last one to leave is the Oakland Athletics. And guess where they're going? They're going to Las Vegas. So Oakland will not have any major sports teams.
Well, speaking of Las Vegas, ESPN reports the Oakland Athletics will be relocating to Vegas. They will become baseball's first team in Sin City. The team's lease with the Oakland Coliseum expires after the 2024 season, and the team has failed efforts to secure a new stadium to replace the aging, crumbling Coliseum.
Okay, so that's the curious case of Mayor Thao. Let me know in the comment section what I got wrong. Tell me if you agree with the recall effort or if you think it's a little too premature. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, do like great YouTube stuff. My name is Nate the Lawyer, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.